Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, welcoming the hilarious YouTube star Mamrie Hart and her new book, You Deserve a Drink, a title that is so fitting to Behind the Velvet Rope. Make sure to check out her new book and her YouTube series. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and you can't sit down with Mamrie Hart without the first question being, is this the Barnes & Noble that sells liquor? Of course, that would be your first question.
Look, I heard a dirty rumor that they were going to start selling wine and beer, and I say, you might as well ask. There's no harm in asking.
Well, to that point, her book is called You Deserve a Drink, and based on that response, I guess you really do deserve one. This is awesome, actually, by the way.
Thank you.
First of all, your story is cool, and I was just telling you, I interviewed Grace Helbig, who is one other third of the Holy Trinity, the whole YouTube. She's cool. You guys are doing crazy stuff, going from where you came from to becoming these enormous YouTube stars. There's tons of people here to see you at Barnes & Noble. It's pretty cool stuff, and now you have a book. Talk to me all about it.
So I started doing the YouTube thing actually with Grace. We were doing traditional comedy in New York, started the YouTube stuff. I was a bartender, so it was like the perfect marriage of survival job and what I actually wanted to do, which is tell dirty jokes. And through that, it's just kind of grown. But one of the things that people say is that they want to know more about me since I'm such a unique personality. And this is the first time I've really kind of let people into that world. So
I love these stories. It reminds me of a YouTube version of Chelsea Handler.
That's
right?
what I'm going for. I mean, any woman with the word vodka in her first book has made her way into my heart. But I kind of consider it my Are You There vodka.
I love your story. You start out with the acting thing, and like all struggling actors, and I was there at one point as well. Then you go to the bartending thing, and then you're like, okay, maybe this comedy thing will work for me. And then you use an avenue, which has essentially broken so many huge people now. And Grace obviously just has her own e-show now.
Yep.
Talk to me about this journey that you've gone through. It's pretty cool.
It is very cool. I mean, I feel like the internet has been an incredible road to be able to do exactly what I want to do. So essentially, I've always wanted to make movies and be on TV and be performing shows. But instead of having to just completely rely on someone else's opinion, doing my own thing has like kicked open the doors straight up SWAT team style. And now I get to do what I want, but on my own terms. And that's the power of the internet.
Has it blown you away to see the reaction? I mean, millions of people, there's people lined up here. Has it blown you to see how much people actually care about your life and the drinks you're making?
I don't know what their deal is. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn those fans.
No, it's really great. And it's interesting because you see the numbers, but it's when you come and you see the faces at something like this or at different shows where you really kind of have a brain scramble to realize the magnitude of, oh, wait, there's an actual human living soul person for every number. It's awesome.
It's fascinating to see also, and we're seeing it with people like you and Grace and Bethany Moda and Michelle Fenn. You guys are building brands off of this vehicle now. Talk to me about when you realize that, hey, I might have a brand on my hands that I can nurture and build here.
I think the real turning point was when we did Camp Dakota, which was a movie that I wrote, and Grace and Hannah Hart and I acted in and produced and it put out, and getting that response from like more traditional people and people really liking the story, I think that's when it went, oh, wait a second, there is more to what I'm doing than just the drinking. While I love the drinking, it really, to focus on the effect it's having on people across the board.
One of the things I love is, and we've joked around about it, you're raunchy, you're fun, you put it all out there, and it's very different than other brands. Talk to me about, I mean, it really,
brands run away.
It's like brands gone, it's like brands gone wild.
Just a hole of a brand through the wall they ran through.
It's got to be fun though, just having the ability to just release like that and having no censorship and just putting it all out there.
Yeah, I think if you want to go lean one way, which is kind of being honest and being raunchy, you can't half-ass it. Or you're being disingenuine. And people on the internet, they have to be genuine. And so I just want to just lay it all out there.
The stories in the book are freaking hilarious.
Yeah, thank you very much. They're all real, and there's more where that came from.
You bring it all out there. The sex stories. I actually was reading something about. I think it was in the New York Post. You had a code word with your parents that it was like, you can't read any further.
Rutabaga.
Rutabaga.
It's a safe word in the book. And so if I randomly have written rutabaga in caps locks, that means please skip to the next chapter if you're related to me. I'm not trying to have like the weirdest Thanksgiving of all time.
I would have so much trouble. Like, I am so private, even though I talk to people for a living, am so private with my own personal stuff. How easy for you is it to just put it all out there?
I mean, I think these are stories that I would definitely tell after a couple drinks at the bar, even if I just met you.
Even at Barnes & Noble, if there's liquor.
Exactly. If I met you at a bar and we were having fun and 3 drinks in, I'd be like, oh, well, speaking of this, let me tell you this story. So I think it's a way of like sharing my embarrassing story and my amusing tales without being like, this is the time my heart got broken, because that stuff gives me the cringes.
You just went into Meryl Streep mode there. I love it. My heart was broken.
Hey, for your consideration.
When you have now gone this route, obviously your initial dream was to be an actress. Where has the dream evolved to?
I think it still lies in that. I think right now it's a really cool marriage of the original dream to do traditional TV, movies, etc. But now being able to write them and get into the meetings based on the internet following. So I think it's the same dream. It's just even better because I'll get to create what I'm in.
Do you look at people, and a great example, and I just spoke with Amy Schumer, but Amy Schumer is a great example who has been able to merge television, killing, and Amy's a freaking genius. But to be able to merge that television and the internet component, the virility component, does there ever get to a point where you say, the internet might be the full-time way to go? I don't even need to go to TV or film?
I think definitely a lot of people are making that decision, and I think the careers that people are building on the internet, they do not need traditional. However, 8-year-old Mamrie Hart in Boonville, North Carolina wanted to be in movie theaters, and so I think I'm never going to give that up.
Good for you. Yeah. Everybody check out Mamrie's new book. You deserve a drink, and you definitely deserve a drink. This is
Thank you. Does this Barnes & Noble sell them? What the hell?
I don't. We're in New York. I don't think any... Someone was just asking me, do grocery stores around here sell? And I'm like, I wonder if they do. But they do. I think they do. Who knows? I think I need a drink. Congratulations.
Yes.
Awesome
Thank you so
stuff.
much.